The college years are the time many youth first experiment with alcohol and substance abuse, while others move from experimentation to frequent use. This was said by both authors, Virginia Ross and William DeJong, in their study Alcohol and Other Drug Abuse Among First Year College Students. This is why students should be routinely tested for drugs, as this will promote early intervention, a healthy and safe environment, and will also support non abusers to remain drug free. College is the place of education and preparation for the future leaders. In the recent years, this possible future has been jeopardized by the presence of illegal substance abuse among students. With the growing trends of stimulants, relaxants, painkillers, marijuana, and alcohol, many students have faced the trouble of substance abuse and the consequences that follow with them. The recent report of the National Center on Addiction and Substance Abuse at Columbia University, Wasting the Best and the Brightest, Substance Abuse at America's Colleges and Universities, reveals a disturbing ambience and an alarming public health crisis on college campuses across this nation. In the results of the study, half of all full-time college students binge drink, abuse prescription drugs, and abuse illegal drugs. Almost 1 in 4 of the nation's college students meet the medical criteria for substance abuse or dependence, 2.5 times the proportion of those who meet the criteria in the rest of the population. And the drug abuse problem among college students goes far beyond alcohol. Since the early 1990s, the proportion of students using marijuana daily has more than doubled. This explosion in the intensity of substance abuse among college students carries devastating consequences. College students should be routinely tested for drugs because the testing policy will promote early intervention for students who are users, will promote a healthy, safe, and drug-free environment, and it will also support at-risk students to overcome peer pressure and say no to drugs. Testing will promote early intervention because drug testing will maintain teachers and parents aware of the students who are in need of counseling and help for their addictions. It will raise awareness to users and vendors on campus, which in return will reduce the use and distribution of drugs. It will help the school administrators keep track of the kinds of substances that are being abused by the students, and will help them find a better plan to deter drug use overall in the school setting. Testing students will promote a drug-free environment. Schools will provide better education about drugs, better outreach programs, and the schools that have drug testing programs make an atmosphere become more positive for the student body. The student body will also make a higher effort in participating in a drug-free environment. Mandatory testing will be supportive to drug-free students. It will motivate new students to feel confident to be drug-free and remain drug-free. It will also allow students to create group and support systems who live a healthy lifestyle. And students will become encouraging agents to other students against substance abuse. Finally, many are the necessary procedures that a routine included in the school setting, but the learning environment is in a serious need of reaching out to a current concern. The growing trend of substance abuse has made the need of drug testing necessary. Students should be routinely tested for drugs, as this will promote early intervention, a healthy and safe environment, and will also support non-abusers to remain drug-free. Let us be part of a mandatory testing policy that can restore a life and save the future of many.